Very few days in Cincinnati. We admit in this studio, it's kind of quiet sports-wise tonight, and this is one of them. That's a beautiful thing, thanks to the recent 26 class president at Kings High School, who spoke with us about theater, speech, tennis, softball, a legacy she leaves behind that she didn't want to talk about, and then the one person in her life who needs to be talked about more.
She inspires me every time she goes back out on the field.
Some nights, Kings Knights senior Taylor Kleiss patrols left field. On others, she's the extra coach in the dugout. That role, second nature.
She loves to speak, and she always has, like from a young age. She was very verbal, and she came out talking.
Kings very much in the mix for an Ohio State softball championship. A perfect mesh of 6 seniors who first played together as 5-year-olds and a group of star underclassmen. Every team needs an X factor. That's where you'll find Taylor in the middle of the dugout.
You might not be the best player on the field, and I'm definitely not on this team, but you can be the loudest in the dugout, and you can be the most positive, and being that to this team means more than any play or any at-bat I can make.
During this dream season to cap senior year, a seat at Knights games remains empty. Dad, Kevin Kleiss, the grade school teacher and coach, and person who made sure everything from the pregame music to the postgame handshake was done in a first-class manner, gone nearly 2 years. A battle with bladder cancer, taking the husband and father of 3 at age 43.
From everything I've read, there's a lot of Kevin in here.
You would be extremely proud of Taylor. I'm finishing out, the season without him because I know that's hard. He's been on the field alongside her since she was 5.
He was someone who was super honest with me, not just in softball, but in life. He was a coach that kept sports really fun for me, and I think that is what I carry most with me.
Angel in the outfield.
Yeah, there you go.
We can't control how much time we get, but we can control how we fill the space. Class of 2026, while we have the time, let's continue to make it mean something.
Now, there are certain people, young people you meet, and after the conversation, you walk away saying, I wonder what that kid's going to do someday. Taylor Kleiss is one of those people, and they want to send all of King's community a big hug after 2 years of rallying around these people. I know state is the goal.
Yeah.
Some people already figure out, winning a state championship at high school is not going to be the biggest thing I do in life. Taylor's one of those people.
Oh, that was a beautiful story, and my heart just, your heart breaks for that young girl and that family losing their dad, who was clearly such an inspiration to them.
You
and
take it for granted. Those of us who were lucky enough to have parents live a long life, you take for granted there's so many other families in those situations where they're broken apart at an early age.
Kevin's line was, "We believe." And we're joining you tonight, Kings.
Yeah.
Go end this season on a high note.
when do they go to state?
Tomorrow, another playoff game. Okay. And I don't think we got anybody else local in Division II, so guess what? We're rooting for you.
Okay.